Hey there guys, we're back with our second rebuild on the channel, and as you can already see, it is the Bears, and we are actually going to play as a coach. Here are the little settings. We have all the injuries off just to make it a little more fair, and we also have it on all pro with 10-minute quarters. Not that that really matters too much. Here, as you may know, the Bears are very fancy in their free agent spending, as that's kind of where their team is. I don't know what the actual stats are on their team, but it has got to be like 80% at least free agency. As we're looking at the depth chart here, it's honestly, it's not that bad, but the big thing we had to do is release so many players, because this roster that Bengal has us on gives you like at least 70, and there's a lot of players we don't need. As if you look at this team, we got some age, but when you're in a rebuilding process, you want that age because you need people to learn, all right? As the tight end position, not looking that great, as Marty B was traded in the offseason to the Patriots. And if it was my choice, I'd probably do it as well, but I would probably trade for something a little bit better than a draft pick. Maybe get something out of it. The O-line, absolutely in shambles, which is why we brought a few free agent veterans in, as I don't know why the Bears don't do that in real life, but the one thing that is a little bit better in free agency for the Bears is the defense, especially with our help, as we got Greg Woman Beater Hardy. I really don't even know the whole story behind that, but when you're this desperate like the Bears are, you're really willing to take anyone that's willing to play. As the middle linebackers, the Bears did really good in the offseason, getting two great players there. Leonard Floyd, a great draft pick, needed to start, as Cornelius Washington probably going to be traded. Cornerbacks, one of the biggest issues we have. That's why we brought in Cromartie. He's really expensive, though, like $5 or $6 mil. I mean, it's not really expensive, I guess, when you're in this desperate of a need. We also traded for Micah Hyde, who's about to be in a contract year, so didn't take much to get him. We are also going to get rid of Robbie Gould, as he's really expensive, and he's kind of been falling off lately. As we did get Cody Parkey in free agency. I didn't show that, but that is the season. Just like that, we went 6-10, and it was a lot worse than you might think. It was like, I think, 2-6 to start out. Here you have your teams. I was just telling Bengal how, like, after doing these rebuilds, it makes you feel so irrelevant, because like there's so many random teams like making turnarounds for themselves. So I don't know, it's like the year of the comeback every single time. I guess that's because of the rosters. Some of the offseason rosters do help certain teams. As we're looking at the awards here, a few Bears players actually do come close here, as Danny Trevathan almost takes an award. Really close. Danny Trevathan's actually really damn good in sim. Adrian Amos just about took a defensive rookie of the year, who's going to be a damn good player, I think, in real life. Not that it's a huge prediction or anything. He's already kind of showed his way. As we didn't win a single award, but we did come close. And awards aren't really what we're looking for. We're looking to build a squad. And with that cap, we should be able to get a few decent players in free agency. There's some decent talent here. I do actually try for Vincent Jackson. Not quite going to get him, though, and it's mainly, I could have gotten him, but the main thing is he's really old, and I didn't want to spend half the team's money on it. But one of the biggest needs we did have was offensive line. Alex Boone, 29 years old, a little on the older side, but as an offensive lineman, that's, you know, there's plenty of years to work with that. I think we signed him to a 3-year deal. Not that much cap room, but that is because we have a few guys signed, and we do get rid of a few, but we spend almost all of our money to get a arrangement of wide receivers, as there was at least 3 decent ones that we got. Also, Aldon Smith on the Raiders for a 7th round because of his contract situation. Here we are about to have an insanely good draft. That first pick there says it wasn't that good, but if you look at that speed, it was a damn good pick. A lot of these picks are a lot better than what it says. Like 87 man in zone with 95 plus speed is great. Griffin, I didn't even know that was his name. What the fuck is that? But here is an insanely good pick. Not the greatest player in my position, in my opinion, but 80 plus overall in the 3rd round. We're just coming along with some great picks in our first year of the rebuild, and that's what they need. As one of you guys really wanted us to get Tyrod Taylor, wasn't able to get him there. I actually tried at least 4 or 5 different trades. couldn't get him. But as you guys can see, we do try something a little different. Josh Gordon at tight end. I know a lot of people think that is retarded, but the Bears need a mismatch. They need somebody that can stretch the field, and Josh Gordon at 6'3", with that kind of speed, getting the mismatches, that's definitely going to hurt other teams. And he's not even that bad of a blocker either, as we now have Vasquez at center. The offensive line actually is coming into form a little bit after we did trade for Russell Okung, who was not a bad player himself. Aldon Smith making the move to left end at 91 overall. I think it was a great choice, as we already are pretty damn set at pass rushing linebacker. And the only last spot for him was defensive end, and he actually does look to be very good there. After a great rookie draft, though, for these cornerbacks, we're looking pretty decent at corner. We have some up-and-comers. Zach Matthew making the move to strong safety. Micah Hyde becoming his backup as a first-year player. Matthew, I don't know. I think he's going to do pretty decently. As you guys can see, we did have Parkey. And something interesting happened there, as John Fox, a.k.a. us, was fired. So we had to make the move to owner. I've never even seen that before. But I guess the Bears were sick of it. So, yeah. And simple as that, we are already back into it with free agency again. Bears having another terrible season. Absolutely terrible. But we do sign, once again, another offensive lineman. Here, Drew Brees, free agency. We do withdraw our bid, as it was not worth the price. I don't even remember who got him, but it was expensive. A Niners trade was insane there. As you guys can see, we had a first and a third round pick for one spot. And running back, once again, we don't need it, but we picked him with the 8th spot. He was projected the 8th, and he was a damn good choice. Once again, another great choice. We reached for him, but look at the speed. Once again, the stats show you he's better than his placement. But this one is the best pick we had. 84 overall tight end. Super late. Like early second round. Was supposed to go early first. And then we take Alien Jackson, who was supposed to go in the 5th round, but I could not pass up on that kind of stats. The kind of speed that he had was ridiculous. As we're having some great players here, you guys probably seen, I think I forgot to put in this quarterback. We actually got to get a decent rookie quarterback, but we also did trade for Tannehill, losing 2 first rounds and Jay Cutler, which I think was a great trade, as Tannehill, 89 overall, and quite a bit younger, has proven a little bit more than Jay Cutler has for us. Finally, the Bears organization gives up on him. Finally. About damn time somebody did, as we can't not have Alien in. Of course, I don't even know if that's his name. It's probably Elion or something. But this is just the roster preseason. Like, this isn't, crazy season or any of that. We're going to have this just for now. This is just for the next video, so you guys kind of know what we're dealing with. There's going to be a little bit more changes, I think, as there's a lot of spots that we could go with. Lots of draft picks we might be able to trade for a few more defensive pieces. I think, honestly, the only thing this team's missing is an elite running back, which we could develop one of those rookies, or a really good wide receiver. And then, once again, we got to work on the DBs, who have plenty of potential, but they're just struggling out there for whatever reason. I don't know, this is going to be a really good rebuild, but hopefully you guys do enjoy the video and come back for the next rebuild, which will be sometime at the end of the week, maybe on Saturday or Sunday. So hopefully you guys do hit like and subscribe, maybe share if you're new to the channel, and yeah, hopefully you guys come back for next video, which will be Draft Champions today. It's going to be split up because it was a little long, but until next video, see ya! So, guys, what is going on? We're back with another video. This is the last part of the Browns rebuild, and it's really weird because I have to edit these. Oh, hell no. That ain't a fumble. Barely even touched it. What? So, yeah, you just watched one of my videos. You could probably leave now. There's nothing really here left for you other than maybe like and subscribe or something. Bye.